The Senzo Meyiwa murder trial has been postponed to the 5th of September. Instructing attorney TT Tobane has been confirmed as legal rep for accused 1 to 4 following confusion brought about by defense lawyer Malesela Defo, who withdrew from the case citing harassment. He then had a change of heart and wanted back in. Let's get the latest from our reporter Slindelo Masikane on this particular case. Sli, last week you were unpacking that letter that you received from Advocate Malesela Defo, where he was saying that he would actually return to court today and let them know that he wants to continue as the advocate for accused 1 to 4. What happened? He wasn't in court today, and what's the way forward now?
Well, that was expected that Advocate Defo would not be in court today. I mean, he blatantly said it in his letter to State Prosecutor George Baloyi that he wasn't going to return unless many of his demands were met, one of which was that the police minister be fired, charges be dropped, charges be brought against DPPs from the South Division as well as some investigating officers. There was a lot in that letter, including allegations of witchcraft against Judge Maumela. But of course, what we saw transpiring was, of course, TT Tobane, the instructing attorney, then confirming that, in fact, he will be continuing representing the accused and leading arguments himself in court. I'm joined by TT Tobane, who's just come up from the holding cells where he's been consulting with accused number 2. We understand there's a possibility that accused number 2 will want to bring an urgent bail application before proceedings resume in September. Thank you for your time, Tobane. Maybe you can just confirm for us whether you're proceeding with the bail application and your thoughts in terms of how court proceedings transpired and how the court received you as legal representation and that confirmation.
Thank you. Yes, is it good morning or good?
Still good morning.
Good morning to the viewers. I confirm that I did consult with the client, and we need to draft the bail application, and we will arrange a date with the state when can the matter be heard before the 5th of September, because we don't want to interrupt the trial. With regard to the issue of the court always welcomed me well. Even on the previous occasion when we started, it welcomed me well, and I do appreciate that. Just that there was just a misunderstanding of me not being in court, but that is sorted out.
You apologized to the judge. Why?
I have to apologize. That's the protocol and the procedure. I mean, if you step on my toe, I need to apologize, even though it was not intentional. Because my advocate was in court, and then I had to go and attend another court. That it means I interpreted the rule the other way around, which was not happy with the court the way I did it, but I did apologize. Yes.
Why was it important for you to point out to the court that you have nothing to do with Defo's letter to Baloyi?
I don't know which letter you are referring to.
The letter where Defo accuses the judge of witchcraft.
Because he only wrote that letter after he withdrew from this matter. So he doesn't get instructions from me or from the law firm. It's his own letter. Thank you.
Just lastly then, Tobane, can you assure South Africans, the Meyiwa family in particular, that at no point are we going to see you withdrawing as counsel, unless I guess you're instructed to do so?
Thank you. At least you answered yourself. I work according to the instructions. If the client say continue, I'll continue. If they say don't continue anymore, I won't continue anymore. And also, if other issues are attended to, like overheads, because to run this kind of a trial, it needs resources.
And at this point, you're still doing this pro bono?
Up to so far, it's still pro bono. We're waiting for instructions from family members, and as a legal practitioner, you must be patient. Whether you are being paid or not, you still have to present your clients to their best ability and protect their constitutional rights.
Are you still receiving death threats?
Up to death threats, they are in the form of SMSs and people tapping phones. But anyway, we cannot run away from those death threats because we are living in this country where the crime is all over the show. We are walking in the shadows of our deaths.
So you don't fear for your safety?
I don't fear for my safety. God will always protect me. If it's your day, then it will be your day.
All right. All right. Thank you, Titi.
You're welcome.
All right. That is instructing attorney Titi Tobane there for us, just giving us the latest in terms of him consulting with accused number 2. We are expecting a bail application then that's going to be brought to the North Gauteng High Court on an urgent basis for accused number 2, and also him confirming that he, unless he gets instructions otherwise, he will continue to represent accused 1 to 4.
And just very quickly, Slee, I think it's just important for us to reflect for the viewer who missed it. The judge did respond to the allegations in that letter of witchcraft. What did he say?
Yeah, he made references to it, saying that he finds it very peculiar that when there's a development in this case, he sees it on placards on the sides of the street. He sees accusations around, his belief systems, and in not so many words, just clarifying for everyone in the courtroom to say that he does not use sangomas but rather subscribes to Christianity. To quote him exactly, he says his physician is Jesus, and I think we all kind of knew what exactly he was referring to, but I think Judge Mamela did, he found it quite important to be able to clarify that and also address Titi Tobane on whether he was aware of these allegations and that letter itself.
All right, Slindelo Masikane live for us in the High Court in Pretoria for that Senzo Meyiwa trial. Of course, just to remind you, it actually goes back to court on the 5th of September.